You know the old saying, when life gives you DeCode, make it extreme, because I said so. Source, I made it the freaka. DeCode is one of my all-time favorite levels, and I've always wanted to buff it for literally no reason. I am going to take a page out of the ICDX book and just, like, do that. Is that cool? Dude, I can see it right now. All the comments being like,
missed opportunity to call it extreme DeCode, man.
I get comments like that constantly, and every time I'm just like, missed opportunity? Yeah, I'm more like dodged a bullet. That's like poop from a butt. Okay, yeah, that saw blade is very possible, but also super annoying. Perfect. Okay, I think these saw blades should completely lose their sense of personal space, so let's just... This is so dumb. This is so stupid. Oh, that's ass. Oh, that's so bad. Really? Yes, ass this gameplay is. Ooh, he's a little fancy with it. He does an unnecessary jump at the beginning. You know how some extreme demons are like good? This is not that. Don't ever think I'll make something like that for one of these videos. I do kind of want to try to incorporate a little bit of sync in this first cube. I'm going to see if I can do that. Okay, like right here, you hear the like, beep. Something funny must happen for that, but I have no idea what. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Okay, so you can't hold this orb because then you'll jump and hit your head on this. You have to just tap it and then jump later. That is terrible. Okay, put a couple of these spikes here. I think that'll be avoidable. Why are you so crooked? British teeth reference? Oh, that's totally it. Okay, so this pink orb, that's what we're hitting. The spike is gonna move over here, gonna switch places with, whatever that is. Man, I hate this so much, but it's like exactly what I hoped it would be and a little bit more.
Oh, Extreme Demon DeCode? That might be kind of cool.
Sorry, not if it's made by me, it's not. I take my gameplay so incredibly seriously, except when I'm doing a video like this. I should turn this yellow orb into a blue orb, so you have to use this yellow orb to make it to the portal. That would be maniacal. Maniacal is when you wear a monocle, by the way. Yep, that's possible. Sweet. Oh, shoot. Maybe not. That spike? This cube is definitely going to be one of the harder parts to make gameplay for, but it'll definitely get easier later. And it wouldn't be a buffed version of an easy level if not for, like, needless saws everywhere just to make it look harder than it is. They're like the bouncers at a club. They're just standing there to make you feel, like, unsafe, but don't worry. You're on the list. You're fine. How are you going to make this harder? I guess, like, you can't buffer it or something? That'd be really evil. I might do that. Okay, like, I've already lost subscribers by putting that there, but let's see exactly how bad it is. Oh, you actually live, but you do hit that block. Okay, dead and not dead. Sweet. So it's not that bad. You just can't click it immediately. Oh, and I'm excited for this ship. But what can I do to make this, like, horrible? Ooh, you know what? Okay, listen to the farts in this part. Ready? I think for the fart clicks, I'm going to change into a different game mode, but I have to do, like, the same gameplay. That would be super cool, actually. Okay, those are about where the clicks are. That's terrible. Okay, let's turn back into a ship halfway through this orb. That's so stupid. Okay, so this is an actual straight fly, same as the original level. And some of you guys may not know this, but these are the spikes that make up, like, the obstacles in this part. It's kind of hard to see. I'll probably just use these same kind of spikes and just make them bigger. Okay, so it's not the straight fly that's bad. It's the transition into it. Like, that is terrible. Oh, that's literally a completely different transition every single time. Like, yeah, I made it extreme, but at what cost, dude? Also, fun fact that I bring up constantly, the wave, ship, and UFO are all 10 blocks tall, so I can keep switching around to these guys without changing the gameplay too much, which is nice. Let's just readjust the height of these blocks. If I can freaking collect all the little morsels attached to it, my goodness. Guys, if we ever do, like, a Howdy fan meetup, you guys can come, but just please do not bring all of your morsels. That's just too much for me to deal with. I think morsel is among my favorite words. It's pretty great. Oh gosh, that transition's terrible. Guys, wave to ship is not the way. So stupid, dude. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess let's take these fellas and put one on each side to make it like a kind of weird staggered straight fly. Okay, I actually like that. Let's do like a quad click here and like hold our head against this and put a freaking massive saw blade like right there. That'd be great. Can there not be like helicopter convention going on right now? Okay, that's terrible. This is so bad. Okay, for this part, I don't really want to keep doing the changing portals every second and a half kind of gimmick. Oh, dude, I've got a killer idea. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make this a duel. Wow, stay with me. Oh, this is gonna be so weird, but I'm so excited. So I'm gonna freaking carve out a tunnel for player 2 to kind of coast along, and I guess teleport him down there or something. So for that, I'm gonna have this fella up here change gravity, like against his will. There's gonna be pads that changes gravity for him. He has no say in the matter. And that's gonna change what this UFO on the bottom does, which is like the dumbest possible idea, but I think it's kind of cool. Oh, dude, that's cool. So this part isn't gonna be very difficult in terms of like the timings you have to do. It's just gonna be like you gotta memorize what to do because the patterns are all wonky. Dude, really wonky in the cocklet faculty. Oh man, if I'm gonna recreate this gameplay and like, you know, restructure everything, I gotta do the 3D effect too. That sucks. Ooh, check this out. Da, 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 da. That's so cool. I love that, dude. This is me when I'm a homosexual. You jump through here, right side up, jump, immediately switch gravity at the top here, and then it kind of acts as like a blue orb. I'll probably just put like a single portal. I don't know what to call this. Like a divorce portal. You're just single now. I guess that works. 15 seconds. Divorce portal for you. The Catholics will hear about this one. Okay, this part's looking clean and spiffy and other adjectives even. That even kind of sinks. That's awesome. I almost don't want to buff this at all. I kind of want it to just serve as like a, oh gosh, good luck with this next part, man. You'll need it. But I love slope gameplay just a little bit too much. I'm gonna have to do something just dastardly here. I'm actually really proud of that UFO gameplay. That's kind of cool. It makes me regret making this ship part as bad as I made it. Like, man, this part just went to waste. Dude, back in the day when I said the word jump playing this game, I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, that's what the cube does. It's like a reference. But now I just think of freaking jump culture, which is annoying.
I just jumped from B to 9 circles. Chat, did I cook?
I can't read any message that has the word cook, like, used in that kind of context without just imagining that kind of voice in my head. Like, dude, middle schoolers with the word cook is like middle-aged white woman with kale. They just, like, put it in anything, even if it doesn't really work. Well, maybe I should hit this one late, because there's, like, some kind of saw blade being an asshole. Nice, dead. Nice, that even sinks. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Splendid, even. It doesn't really sink, man. Come on. See, that's where the drop is. It's right here. And then the portal's all the way down. Like, what are you doing? Come on. You know what? I'm gonna change it right now. All right, all these saw blades, scooch over. Scooch your booch. So back when I worked in food service a long time ago, there was this one girl I worked with, literally once. I worked with her one day, and she said scooch your booch when I was like in her way at like the drive-thru or whatever, and that just stuck with me. I don't know why I find that funny, but yeah, that's never really left my vernacular. It's just always there. Okay, that's a little bit better, sure. Dude, I already find this wave so fun. I don't really want to do anything to it to ruin it. I could just make the gaps tighter and I guess keep some of that fun value, but that's kind of lazy. I kind of want to start as a mini wave. Is that dumb? Is he stupid? That's fine, actually. That's kind of cool. Oh, that sinks, kind of. So you're gonna click, like, right about here with the sink, which kind of buffers a little fella. And that fella is the very fella that will save your life. Because there's gonna be a platform with a spike, like, right here. Wonderful, dude. I'm gonna probably make 2 of those, put one right here. Maybe even 3, the spike fecta. That's not even a hard gap, but it's just kind of cool. I love that. That's so cool. That's not even, like, that hard. I want this to be, like, an easier part of the level, just to make the balancing feel a little more fun. Oh, I just realized these look, like, way more Minecrafty than I intended them to look. Yeah, because there's a spike for that. It's, yeah, this little guy. There we go. That'll look much better. Okay, you guys get out of here. I'm sorry. I love you. You must go. I think they can keep the, like, Minecrafty bottoms. Sorry, that edit was really not necessary. Okay, this is weird. So these black blocks right here, right? When you select one, it doesn't glow green like everything else does. Even this black stuff, it glows green. So it's not like the black's fault. But these, like, solid color blocks or whatever, they can just be made black, and then, you know when you're selecting them. I just don't understand why they don't glow green. I don't get it. Is that too mean? I don't know. That's kind of mean. Can I just take this and then shrink it? Is this a legal move for 1.9? Well, no, but I will make it legal. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna become right side up again right here. I don't really want to fool around with these saw blades too much. I kind of just want to leave them be, but they are gonna become a lot harder to navigate around once you are small.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Don't worry, I'll become big for this part. I'm not doing that. I would actually like to make this part tighter. I'm just gonna take everything, scoot it up by 1 block. I'll try to spice some things up here and there with like some kind of, I guess gravity changes would be my only real option there. This guy's out here using corner blocks and stuff. He's stronger than me. I cannot do that. I think if I try, I will explode. Nice, that's so dumb, dude. See, look at this guy. Wave spam into a portal. He knew wave spam into ball wasn't gonna be consistent, so he put a cube here. Oh, a wreckage after my own heart. I know wreckage had a couple stinkers in his day, but man, DeCode's pretty undeniably good, especially for its time. You can't argue that. I'm a little bit dastardly today, but I'm gonna put some of these in the corners here. It'll make it like 5% harder, but no one's going down here, right? And then maybe I'll even flip them. Ooh, okay, now it's like 15% harder. Okay, I'm gonna try to beat this whole wave part, actually. That'd be awesome. Oof, man, that's tough. Oh my, that sinks, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a couple little nerfs here, nothing crazy. I know it's definitely possible, and one of the easier parts of the level. I can't take too long on any one part, so I'm gonna move on and do this. Ooh, okay, I'm liking like high CPS direction this is headed. Maybe a blue orb here. Ooh, and a yellow pad here, maybe? Oh, that's so cool! I'm legitimately really liking this gameplay going on right now. That's so cool! I had no idea that was possible. You don't even need this platform, you can just jump from right here. Wow, okay, dude, this is so cool. I'm loving this so much. I'm probably gonna go back to the earlier parts that suck ass and make them suck less ass. Nice, okay. So buffer this one if you want to live, and then hit this one as late as possible if you don't want to die. Life hack. Ding! Okay, I think this part's about ready. Let's, not excited for this. It's so long, and there's just so much of it, and it's all just the same. I don't know how I'm gonna buff this and feel creative about it. So maybe do like a couple of blue orbs just to like kind of match the high CPS that I guess the sync would suggest. Okay, so the song goes bip bip bip. What if we went bip 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 bip? See what I'm saying? Yeah, we are not gonna be lined up for that spike. Maybe like a black orb to get us down there quicker. Okay, once we land, keep holding, maybe do a mini jump before the big jump. Is that a possibility? Ooh, what if we can lower this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm sorry, I have to. I feel like it should be like one of the 10 commandments or like one of the amendments of the Constitution or something that you can't do this and like get away with it, but I'm about to break that rule. Nice, okay, screw that pink orb I guess, we're moving on to other things. I just think we should see other people. We're just going in different directions. What if I make this a red pad instead, and that makes this blue orb necessary to reach this block? Ooh. Am I cooking? Did I cook? So dumb. Okay. Ooh, I have a dastardly idea. Okay. Replace these ones on the corners with smaller versions of themselves, and then put pink pads here, so you're gonna die if you don't hold. I think that'll be fine. Probably just go ahead and put that there for good measure. Maybe put this there for better measure, by the way. Okay, I kinda like this little triple click going on. I think that's acceptable. It is acceptable. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. Okay, finally done with that. We can move on to the UFO part. Why is there just not, like, lineage that works? Actually, all of these 3D lines are blue, except for this one corner. That was actually the one that was wrong. Well, which color is that again? Is that 2? Is that 1? Is that 3? I have an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna like the idea. What if we do a black orb here, and then some kind of big old pad? Ooh, a blue pad might be even better. Let's do that, actually. Okay, interesting.
Ooh, I like this a lot. Probably gonna need to use some smaller spikes here just to make sure it's a little more consistent. I don't want to punish people for clicking to the sync. I mean, come on. We don't want to punish people for clicking to music sync, folks. Come on. Got some saw blades here? There's no saw blades anywhere, dude. 50,000 saw blades used to live here. Ooh, I'm totally doing that. Put a couple of blue homies right here and right here, which means we're gonna have to kind of buff these spikes a little bit to match. Ooh, I like that. I might just make these spikes bigger just to make this feel harder, but it's not actually gonna change the difficulty that much. That looks kind of terrible, but it's pretty funny. What if I did that? Would that make it look less terrible? Ooh, I could change the color of these like inner spikes, actually. Inner spikes, I hardly know are spikes. Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. That made it look so much cooler. Yeah, I'm totally doing that. Sweet. Oh, I just cracked both of my, like, bicep bones. If I just, like, flex my bicep as hard as I can, often I can get, like, a crack. And, like, it kind of feels good. It's weird. Do not try this at home, by the way. I should say that. You can maybe give it a shot if your bones are just as big and manly as your muscles. Ooh, I like that. I'm telling you, man, UFO gameplay is where I thrive. I love making UFO gameplay. I know not everyone's like that, obviously, because there's a lot of UFO gameplay out there that's just ass. Alright, guys, I'm almost been recording for 3 hours. I'm gonna disappear here for a minute. You guys need to know I will be okay. I think. How can I get this teleport orb to be necessary, or else I will kill you? Oh, well, who cares? No business anyway. I have more cube gameplay to buff. Stuff's so boring. I just got back. Had to go eat some dinner. Yeah, my wife needed Chinese food. And I know all the comments are like, what? Since when does how do you have Chinese food? I know it's hard to believe, but stuff happens when you're away. Guys, I'm gonna disappear for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
For those of you who may not know, I can't record audio recordings for longer than 3 hours, which is why I have to do that. How can you argue that clicking not to some kind of cool rhythm like that is better? Since gameplay supremacy, man, I don't see how anyone can disagree. It's like a red pad here you're not supposed to use because it won't get you to this blue orb. It'll actually send you too far. So instead you need to do a little bit of that, hit this blue orb, and then jump over this thing in its entirety probably. Put a couple of these boys here maybe. Yeah, okay, I guess that works. This timing is really annoying. Really? Okay, finally done with that cube gameplay. We are here. I kinda just want to do the lazy thing and make this mini and see if I can do it. This is boring. I mean, like, for the average extreme demon goer, this is not that bad. I'm gonna look at that. It looks like I can do that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Big, mini. See what I'm saying? And the mini portions will be unbuffed. Just the normal way of doing your thing. And then the big stuff, I'll buff it. So it's like a half and half. I get to please both parties. I really want to do this part as a mini, even if it doesn't quite work with like the sync or whatever. Mini. Nice. So first the big part. How am I gonna make this hard? I think, did I just want this solid? Alright, get a smaller gentleman for this next part. A short king, if you will. Okay, let's try to put this without no clip. Let's see how it goes. Wow, really? Alright, I think we should probably replace these spikes right here, and here, and here with some big ass saw blades. Yeah. Oh, it's so stupid. Do I really want to do that? Yo, Heidi, can we do that? Is that okay, dog? Okay, I feel like this is about as much as I feel comfortable buffing this part. Let's see if I can do it, I guess. My fingers gonna be so freaking tired after this. I'm gonna mess with my gravity changes in here, now screw that. Man, this is so hard. I already made a wave part, and this is way harder than that, so I'd like for it to be a balanced extreme. I'm also getting little lag spikes here and there, which is really frustrating because this level is from like 2014, and most of my viewers came out more recently than that. My computer's just like, oh, this is I'm too weak, I must die. Wow, that was kind of good. I got to the easy part, and then died. That is close enough for me, dude. I think that's a complete enough part. Let's try the ship part next. I kind of want to be lazy and make it super tight. What is this even going to be once I fully scrunch everything together? That's only one part. That's not too bad. It's very difficult, of course. You're probably going to kick my ass, but like, you know, it's doable. I guess let's try that. I don't really have a good start position out here. I guess right there. Yes. Bingo. Bullseye. Right on the money. Yeah, that's fine. I'm even faster than I should be, and that was fine. Oh no, it's a lazy ship transition though, dude. It's probably harder as a slow ship actually, now that I think of it. Hey, instead of scrunching the actual structures all together, I'm just gonna build on top of the spikes like a lazy mother father. I don't know why censoring myself prompted a devious laugh, but there you go. Gosh darn it, frick, son of a bitch. I'm gonna make one spike in each of these gaps. Yeah. I think that's fine. I don't think that's too bad. I mean, this part's obviously gonna kick my ass because it's like a ship, but I think if you've made it this far in the level, you're gonna be okay. And then for this, instead of just making things tighter, I'm just gonna put a few of these. That's so dumb, dude. Okay, you can fly through there, but it's not easier to fly through here, so there's no point. I say let them slide. Yeah, that's not too bad. Then let's fly through a couple right here. Oh, that's so possible. That's crazy possible. It might even be funny how possible that is. I have no idea what to do with this part. Ooh, I have a dastardly idea. Okay, check this out. We're gonna use red orb right here. So the blue pad there, we're gonna use a black orb here. Maybe something like that. Let's see. Nice. Okay, that's about what I'm going for, I guess. If I just like make little snowmen. Dude, I really did not get why Frozen was so bad. I get why, but that's the moon, right? That's the one that everyone's going crazy for. When Tangle is right there, and it's way better. Final ship part, here we go. Flying, up and down, all around through the little smiley face and the top. Splendid. Okay, now for this last part, I have no idea what to do, man. I'll probably have a completely different pattern we have to memorize. That'd be kind of evil. You know what? Just that little improvised thing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take that and put it in order, man. Ooh, I'm putting order here. I'm putting order here. Ooh, you better believe I'm ordering that. Call me Ordeus. Look at that, dude. It's hard to think consistent like you're gonna live. And most like hurts dependent. It hurts dependent. I think I have to. So jump too early. Spike. Jump too late. Block. Okay, nice. You buffer that, you die. So I want, which means you're gonna have to thread the needle and land on the block directly and then jump. No, okay, I have an idea. I have to jump right there. And then we're gonna ride along here, the bottom of this platform to the end. Boink, and then boink. Can I jump into the lake so that I can? It's not good. I'm just gonna space the letters out like artificially. Who's gonna know? Okay, I feel like it should be impossible, right? Now, as is, it's impossible to get up here, but I'm gonna put a blue orb right here and think, oh yeah, switch gravity around this fella, and then boing, you're good to go. And then it kills you. So we have the bottom of the platform, that's where we're headed. I feel like my screen's gonna zoom in like this for a while. Some of you may not even notice, but yeah, I feel like a third of the level I just built looking like that. Sorry. Well, I'm not going back to freaking recreating full screen. Nope, there's nothing quite as frustrating until you realize that OBS isn't recording properly and it's your fault. That was possible. Second point is hard. At least me, I actually forget like the blocks are supposed to jump on. Let's know what detail after this. Okay, yeah, you have to do a jump there, not bad at that, I think. Okay, one last start position just to see if that's true. Yes, it is. Alright, I guess I'm gonna edit down this video for you and maybe try to get some kind of half-assed like showcase. I'm gonna try to do this in like 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. I really don't